Hey, what's up YouTube? It's DirtyMobs back with some more Illaoi gameplay. I've got an absolute banger of a game coming up. Illaoi versus Gragas. We're on the main account, so we're at 650 LP Grandmasters. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Or it's Masterfiend, actually. Masterfiend is a player who became known for his trackpad Karthus jungle that he got to Challenger with, I think last year or the year before. I know he had a pretty good, Among Us streaming time, but anyways, yeah, we're versus Gragas. Gragas is a champion that's getting a lot more popularity as of late. His ability to poke, initiate, disengage, sustain. He kind of does it all. But I'll show you how I can destroy. I've got Grasp of the Undying. You see him going for these little grass W traits. Now, the main thing about Gragas is that they'll want to try to use their knock-up to interrupt your W leaps. So what you want to do is get really close to them. This reduces the time they have to react. See it like right there. He managed to do it there. So we want to avoid that at all costs. It stops tentacles from something. I've got a really big lead here, so I'm going to try to go for the Q. Auto dip, yeah. Yeah, just trading with Qs in grass Ws. You got them low enough. Once I get them low enough there, I want to flash auto and then W auto. Because I need two autos there. One auto isn't enough. So what I'm going to do is use the auto attack cancel on W to just do it real quick, and as long as I can get that W off before, that beautiful E, before he flashes, I just want to get to the W before he flashes, because once my W starts to connect, he can't flash it. It's connected, he will die and burn flash. So now we got E, we're just going to look for some E angles. You see there, I was actually looking for a QE combo, so I was going to kill those minions and then throw E through if he was lined up in a way that he was behind those minions. And he wasn't, so I didn't get to. But there, he was, right? So that's a really good way to increase your E hit rate. So watch out for those when you're playing. I'm the so I'm just going to reset. I've got 1100 gold, really solid. I'm going to go Gore Drinker this game. So I went Grasp. Because the difference between Grasp and Conquer is basically, am I going to take short trades or long trades? Typically versus Gragas, that'll be short trades. It's a very bursty style fight. Unless they go tank. If they go tank, it'd be more Conquer favored. But most of them go AP anymore, so I go Grasp. I'm going to go Gore Drinker. The idea here is that I'm going to use the Omni Vamp from Gore Drinker to help sustain against the Gragas poke. Gragas, what he wants to do is poke, poke, poke with a couple barrels and sustain with his passive. And then once I'm low enough, he wants to all in. There is a really good thing you can do as well, which is basically put yourself in positions to bait the, put yourself in positions to bait the Gragas to dash into you. And then as he's dashing into you, you can use your E. Oh, we got a 1v2 coming up. Kill the spirit. Reposition. E coming up. Yep. Stay with him. He's gonna get slowed. And then you gap close. Got flash. Just keep using W to gap close. Nice. Beautiful. That 1v2 worked really, was effective. If you go back and watch the strategy I used, it's basically, you can't run there, you have to fight. So you want to use offense to your defense. And what I mean by that is I got Gragas low enough that I know if I kill the spirit, it becomes a vessel, and he'll be low enough that he'll have no choice but to run away. Right? And what I'm going to do is create two 1v1s. So early on, I get Gragas to piss off, and he's done. And then I just have to turn and worry about Viego. And Viego, I've got really good tentacles here. So I'm able to reposition on these bottom tentacles. It's a really good setup anyways, because they're really close. I'm debating here if I want to try to bait the 1v1. No, I'm just going to reset. Don't want to throw. Yeah, that's a strategy I do a lot in like 1v2, 1v3s, is I'll just start picking people off. And what happens is it'll force those players to have to play defensively, and then I can move on to the next player. And what you'll see is a lot of that aggression is derived from my ability to poke Gragas down in lane. If I can get Gragas low enough in lane, I don't really care about a 1v2 or 1v3 because Gragas is useless if he's already at 30% health before a fight even starts. That's what I'm going to look to do. Gragas has a really big hitbox. Here I'm not going to E, it would be a waste because he'll just dash away. So I'm going to try to bait his dash with the Q, it doesn't work. But when he goes for a minion, okay, well now it's he has a reason to turn back and to stay. I'm going to watch out for his ult here. I can flash dodge. Oh. Flash dodge the E knockup afterwards. They got me way lower than I thought it would. One of the things you can do once you get level 6 in this matchup is ult to dodge Gragas ult. Because what Gragas' look to do is when you land E near the turret, they'll look to ult you under the turret and then CC chain you plus slow you and try to get you killed from the turret damage. So what you'll see a lot of the time, and I try to avoid this because it kind of kills your ability to like bait the 1v2 at the jungle, because when your ult's on cooldown, you just have to relax. You can't. It's a lot harder to force a 1v2. It's a lot more risky. So I'm not sure if we'll have that opportunity again, but I will try to ult dodge Gragas ults. But sometimes they'll do it, and they'll do it at a time when I have minions under turret, and I won't even draw turret aggro, and then I'll just eat those ults. I can't really do anything here. I'll just push. I'll demolish. Gragas has a big hitbox, so it's really good to land. It's easier to land these. Boom. What I'm going to try to do, I try to have an E avenue above him there. What I'm going to try to do is basically contest every minion. Whether it be with a Q, with an E, with body positioning to threaten E's to force him to give up minions. I'm going to try to contest every minion. Like here, look how I walk up on that minion. That caused them to not be able to go for it. See, there I flash, or I ult dodge the Gragas ult. You have to play it. Getting them pretty low. And this is what I mean. Like, normally I couldn't be aggressive here because I don't have ult and I can't win the 1v2. Although I see VA go for one thing. And two, I get him low enough that it just doesn't matter. If he gets tentacle slammed, maybe, no. Whew, nice. I grasp damage. I mean, you can just see I'm really utilizing grasp like very effectively in this lane. He should have teleport because he teleported a little bit before mine. Get the plate. I have really good tentacles here. I could absolutely, like, as you see here, I'll put a tentacle down. I'm gonna reposition between the two tentacles. Nice. Auto W. Auto Q, line up the Q. Beautiful. And that's just a tilt play. He kind of needs to go for like crazy plays though, because he's so far behind. And this matchup's terrible if you get behind. Boom, boom. I have ult coming up and I have enough mana. I try to have about 300 mana. Nice. To reset. 3k gold. Woo. Get that gore drinker. A great place to recall. If someone moves over to fight me, I have, yeah, 3 tentacle easy E lines. I want to go here. I go Maw. I pretty much never die to their top mid or bot lane or their support. Sorry. Now people will ask like, okay, when do you split push? When do you group? If you are dominating the side lane and your team can contest 4v4, you split push forever. If your team is getting destroyed though, and they can't handle the 4v4 well enough for you to actually split push, that you need to take your gold lead and try to help the team out. So here, my team's doing fine. I mean, if you take me away, it's 3-2 on the kill lead. So I'm just gonna destroy top lane and try to pull people up, because my team's already managing 4v4 and I can manage a 1v2, then my team manages a 4v3. And just I'm always gonna contest minions. Just good E here. Nope. Still got him. Auto W. Auto Q. Auto W. I have flash. I'm being put in danger, but I feel really confident here. He has bot, so it has to be Nikio, if anyone. Oh, barely, not long enough. Whatever. You see Gorgink really paying off. I mean, he's getting poke damage off, but I'm just sustaining it from all the Omni-Vamp healing I get from minion waves. Plus all the MR I have now with the Hex. Keep putting tentacles up. Trying to get someone to come up here. Oh, the cannon blocked my E. That was annoying. Ooh, that's not the... That ain't it. Yeah, we got people coming up. Just stall for E, stall for E. How did I miss that? Stall for E's. It's okay. Just retreat to the tentacles. A little bit long mana. This kind of sucks. Dude, what a... Oh. Mamma mia. I like the teleport out. I probably didn't need to. I was kind of really confused with what was going on. Like, that whole fight was so strange. Like, they're still fighting 2v2 out here. They didn't collapse on me, which I thought for sure they would. And no resources. That was strange. Got Maw now, so Maw Gore Drinker. When Maw pops, we're gonna have like a million lifesteal. I've been doing Swifties lately. Watching the boss, he's enlightened me on the value of Swifties, and I agree. I've always kind of liked Swifties. I just needed the confidence of Babus. We'll just push mid here while Garen's top, and then we'll rotate over to top as Garen backs off. Keep working on that 1v or that tier 2 turret top. Keep trying to bait some people to come top too. There's no dragon, so I mean, I don't really want to be mid. It's a little bit too open. Too many angles to play around. Okay. Rip. Again, just sustain off the wave. No big deal. Beautiful. I actually used the Gore Drinker there to hide the E animation. Just kill the spirit. Yeah, GG. So what I mean by hide the E animation, I just mean I create a lot of animation particles around me that distort your ability to see stuff. So if you create chaos, it's harder to see like clean animations. So I'll like QE, I'll Gore Drinker E. I'll try to W to have a tentacle slam and then E. That's gonna increase your hit rate just a little bit. But those generate big leads. See, like that's a lot easier to dodge than if I do something else that kind of hides that. This is amazing tentacle setup. These are terrible, man. There we go. We got Maw now. Ooh. Okay, just saying the tentacles. Our domain. Great. Gore Drinker, yeah. Focus fire. Again, what we talked about earlier. Focus fire. Oh, I'm so... I need to try to do the mana trick, maybe? I don't know. Oh, we leveled up. That's big. Oh, no, dude. Oh, this is Grandmasters 650 LP. Wow. Yeah, Maul Gorginger is just a great pickup this game. I'm gonna go Death Stance next. Gonna try to abuse this Maul Death Stance kind of build. Gives you a lot of MR armor. You have health from Gore Drinker. You have a lot of healing. Super nice. We'll kind of run mid. Drake coming up. Oh yeah, I got gold from something, and now I have Death Stance. Look at that recall. I got honor level 5 too. I'm such a... God, I'm just so humble, and I'm so nice to everyone. It's crazy. Alright, we're gonna run top. Just keep splitting to win. I mean, I've got Flash coming up. I don't think anything yet.
You live as Nagake Boros intends. Good.
Oh yeah, check out the live streams if you haven't. You'll check out a lot of these games live. See some great gameplay. Join the membership if you haven't. All good things. I appreciate everyone who watches these videos. Y'all are awesome. Alright, so Viego got Shelly. And then there's also a Nico kind of top side. We're just gonna keep pushing. Kind of like Hullbreaker next, maybe. Just because I am looking for the... once you... Hullbreaker is better once you get above level 12 now than it used to be. You get a lot more defensive stats out of it. It becomes a crazy stat stick if you're split pushing. So if you look at all these fights, like I'm already really tanky. You just add a massive amount of health, 80 armor, magic resist. It's just so good. Nice. I'll gladly trade that barrel for that E. Goodness. Look at the disparity. Actually didn't take any damage. He took 55, 60%. I mean, what are they gonna do? Like, honestly. No. I can just go wherever I want. I'm basically Mindo. I go where I please. There's no rush. I mean, there's no rush for me to ult or anything. Dodge the sun there. Beautiful. I get really low, though. Goodness. I can get burst healing, so I'm not too concerned. I have Moss still, so if it's AP damage, that'd be really nice. I can Gore Drinker. I can flash Gore Drinker, flash ult Gore Drinker. Oh. This is where you, like, bait people. People ask me all the time, how do you get people to, like, not run away when you ult? You try to look for situations like this where you're, like, a couple hundred HP. But if you land the E, ult, Gore Drinker, like, all that stuff, they'll commit, but you'll actually survive. So let's see if we can bait taunt. Yep. E? Yeah. Gore Drinker? Masita, let's go. 12-2. Woo. Look for E backwards, maybe? No. I'm having a lot more of these games lately. I've been playing, like, really freaking well.
You, I like.
Clutch C donated €5 through Super Chat. Happy belated birthday. Hope you had a great night.
Beautiful. What a performance. We'll check out the gold graph after game stats, of course. Playing with the York background, what is wrong with me? Not good. I don't hate on her. Everyone did great. No one was toxic. I don't play with chat on anymore, so I don't really know who's toxic. Oh, this is yeah, 692 LP. Damage. Yeah, I did a little bit of damage. Grass did fine. Demolish did great. Conditioning was good. I mean, everything looks fine here. Check out the gold graph. Really, what it came down to is that level 4 kill, and then the double kill I got. Nothing afterwards really matters. Like, if you were to analyze the game, you just look at what happened in those, and then everything after is derived from those two plays. So you don't really care about what happened later if you were like trying to review to get better. You would look at those early plays. But I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.